Coming up on Cedar Valley today, the Waterloo Police Department has 4 new speed cameras to promote safer driving.
Trained service dogs for veterans and children with autism.
Christmas with Wartburg begins its rehearsals for the annual December show at Cedar Valley today. Hello and welcome to Cedar Valley Today. I'm Josh Voigt.
And I'm Tyler French.
The Waterloo Police Department has set up 4 portable speed enforcement cameras. These cameras include 3 handheld units and a mobile trailer. The cameras are designed to encourage safer driving within the city limits. The funding for the cameras comes from the revenue collected from the tickets. This will come at no cost to taxpayers, and the fines are significantly cheaper than state tickets and will not go on your record. The locations of the cameras are determined by crash data, but citizens of the Waterloo area can recommend locations for the units by emailing Waterloo Police Chief Dan Trelka.
And when I first came to Iowa, I was actually against photo enforcement. But Cedar Rapids showed me their data on how they had driven their crash incidents down. So I started following them closely and asking questions, and I became an advocate for them.
The Waterloo High School Drama Club is performing an anti-bullying show tonight called Let's Talk. The performance starts at 6:30 p.m. in the auditorium. The performance is free, but there will be a food and clothing drive to support community members in need. Now we'll toss it over to Josh to look at the weather. What's it looking like out there today, Josh?
Well, looking at your 4-day forecast, this is what you can expect. Today it's going to be raining a little bit with a high of 41 and a low of 33. Saturday, tomorrow, the sun's going to be peeking out a little bit with a high of 37 and a low of 21. As well as Sunday, the sun's still trying to come out with a high of 40 and a low of 30. So make sure you're keeping yourselves nice and warm. And then Monday, it's going to be a very warm day with a high of 52 and a low of 31.
The holiday season is in full swing around the Cedar Valley. Every December, Wartburg hosts one of its most notable music performances.
This week, the rehearsals for Christmas with Wartburg began. I decided to join them to find out more.
The tinsel is hung, the halls are decked, the carols are playing, and it's not quite the holiday season just yet.
But you know what is just around the corner? Is Christmas with Wartburg. And soon, the hall behind me will be filled with people coming to watch the annual event that takes the participation of over 300 people to pull off.
The Singers for Christmas with Wartburg had their first full rehearsal yesterday afternoon, and Dr. Lee Nelson, the artistic director, thinks that this year's group is something special.
It's the largest show that I have put together here at Wartburg, and I think it's probably the most students we've ever had participating in Christmas with Wartburg. So that's exciting to see that growth.
A whole range of different groups will come together to sing this event, and yesterday's rehearsal marked the first time that they have all performed as one unit. The mass rehearsal happened in the chapel rather than the auditorium where the show will take place, because it was only vocalists and did not include groups like the orchestra and Newman Tech Crew. The Tech Crew will be working not only in Newman, but will be traveling to Des Moines when they perform there as well. Some people are on both the Tech Crew and one of the music groups, and for them, this time can be quite stressful.
I'll have shifts where I'll be singing in choir from like 3:45 until 6:30. I have to go quick and eat like dinner and then run back and do my 7 to 11 shift for helping to fix anything that went wrong. So it's busy, but it's a lot of fun.
But through the stress comes the joy, as Nelson believes the experience is as joyful for performers as it is for spectators.
I love this time of year because the students start to step back and see the beauty of this program as a celebration of the Christmas message and art and word, and of course in music.
For Cedar Valley Today, I'm Josh Voigt.
The first performance will be held at the Lutheran Church of Hope in West Des Moines on December 1st. There will be 3 performances following in Newman Auditorium on the weekend of December 2nd. For tickets, visit www.wartburg.edu/Christmas.
People can sign up now to be part of the Festival of Trees at Wartburg November 29th through December 14th. The Waverly Chamber of Commerce invites academic departments, offices, and student organizations at Wartburg, plus community businesses and nonprofits to display Christmas trees. To sign up your tree by November 20th, go to www.wartburg.edu/tree.
The holiday season is fast approaching, and with that comes the season of giving. Gabby Hankin shares how one program is doing their part to make a difference.
Holiday Shop is an event put on by Wartburg's Social Work Department and the Department of Human Services. This event provides low-income families in Bremer County the opportunity to give their children gifts for the holidays. Recently, students from the Social Work Department went dorm storming to collect loose change from students.
We get the donations through funding, through businesses, and here on campus, and donors. And then DHS provides the names for us, for the families that are in need.
Last year, Holiday Shop served over 250 families. This year, they have sent 800 invitations to families in hopes the event will grow.
There are a lot of people in need in Bremer County that may not necessarily have the funds to get Christmas gifts for their kids.
And this is where Holiday Shop comes in, bringing smiles and holiday cheer to kids and their families through gifts of toys and clothing. Reporting for Cedar Valley Today, I'm Gabby Hankin.
All donations are used to buy toys and other gifts for families in need in Bremer County. If you would like to donate, contact Wartburg's Social Work Department.
The Waverly Chamber of Commerce encourages people to shop local this holiday season. Starting Friday and throughout this weekend, Waverly businesses will be hosting the Holiday Open House. Participating businesses include Tenenbaum's Jewelry, Poshly Picked Boutique, Wild Carrot, and more. A full list of places participating can be found on the Waverly Chamber of Commerce Facebook page.
The annual Holiday Hoopla event kicks off in downtown Cedar Falls on November 24th. Santa Claus will make a grand entrance to start off the seasonal celebration. Live music starts at 6 p.m. Holiday Hoopla events happen all throughout the month of December. Check out www.cfholidayhoopla.com for a complete list of events happening during this year's Holiday Hoopla.
Registration is now open for the first annual Jingle Jam. The Jingle Jam will be held on Saturday, December 9th from 8 a.m. to noon at Southdale Elementary in Cedar Falls. During the event, kids will be able to play games, make crafts, and hang out with members of the Cedar Falls dance team. This event allows parents to drop off their kids for a morning and give them time to get holiday shopping done. Jingle Jam is open to all kids and it costs $10 per child.
The Minnesota Ballet presents the Nutcracker this weekend at the Gallagher Blue Dawn Performing Arts Center. Tonight's performance starts at 7 p.m., with Saturday and Sunday's performances at 3 p.m. This production of the Nutcrackers features kids from all over eastern Iowa. Spectators can expect to see the Mouse King, twirling snowflakes, gingerbread children, and more at each of the performances.
Barnes & Noble is helping people complete their holiday shopping list with a book fair. The bookstore in Waterloo will host the book fair on Saturday, November 18th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Half the proceeds from the day will go to the Black Hawk Children's Theater. The theater will be having presentations at 10 and 11 a.m.
An organization in the Cedar Valley is giving back to veterans and children with autism. More on the people and canines making the organization run after the break.
Every time I hear the alarm bell go off in school, I think it's an air raid.
A lot of houses in our neighborhood have been destroyed.
I like to close my ears and sing songs whenever the bombs come close.
I'm worried our new neighbors won't like us.
But I know it's all gonna be worth it.
I just want my family to be safe.
But these are not my words.
These are not my words.
These are not my words.
calls me googly eyes.
You know you're beautiful, right? You know that?
Even you are beautiful. I got bullied for wearing glasses. Share if you're against bullying.
We put it out there, just took off. 3 million people have shared this post. Don't let bullies get you down. I stand with you. Our whole family's wearing glasses. I wear glasses and I'm proud.
I even have the army on my team.
All the kind comments brought my child joy. I don't feel thank you is enough.
That's
With the Thanksgiving break coming up, many Wartburg students are counting down the days till they get to go home. But students aren't able to go home because they live too far from campus. Cedar Valley Today's Taylor Webb has this story.
My name is Sneha Mahapatra and I'm from India.
My name is Adibwe Lania and I'm from Nigeria.
For those of us who have the luxury of living close to home and being able to go home and see our friends and family over this Thanksgiving holiday, we often don't think about those who can't.
So for international students on campus, we have something called friendship or host family, and a lot of us use that as an opportunity to get close to someone from the United States, specifically someone from Waverly, and a lot of our host families live here in Waverly. Some live in Cedar Falls or Cedar Rapids, so it's a little bit further to go away and spend time with them during breaks, but most of our host families live in Waverly. So in the past, and these are shorter breaks, it's not like summer or winter where it's a longer time, so you can go to a different part of the US or go home.
During Christmas and Thanksgiving, sometimes I travel. I go see my friends. Other times I'm just, like I said, on campus and keeping quiet.
While you're home for this Thanksgiving break, appreciate being with your loved ones, because for some, that's not an option. Reporting for Cedar Valley Today, I'm Taylor Webb.
While you're surrounded by loved ones this Thanksgiving, please remember there are people out there who don't get that luxury.
The Waterloo Public Library will be hosting a crochet workshop on November 19th from 2 to 4 p.m. A similar workshop for knitting will also be offered at the library. The knitting workshop will be held on November 20th from 6 to 8 p.m. These workshops are open to adults of all skill levels. Registration information for both workshops can be found on the Waterloo Public Library Facebook page.
The Waterloo Center for the Arts is hosting behind-the-scenes tours of local artist studios on November 19th. Painting, photography, and ceramic studios are some of the places that will be toured. Call or stop by the Waterloo Center for the Arts to pick up your map and ticket. Proceeds benefit Friends of the Arts Center.
For the last few years, Wartburg's leadership program has included a service dog training course through a partnership with a local organization. Cedar Valley Today's Nathan Stephanie has more.
Just on the edge of Waverly, the Retrieving Freedom program has been training service dogs for the last 5 years, and have spent the last 4 allowing Wartburg students to do the same.
We graduate about 30 dogs each year at our 2 locations. Our graduates are disabled veterans as well as families that have a child that has on the autism spectrum. And we do train some type 1 diabetic alert dogs as well.
The dogs are trained to assist in multiple tasks, such as opening doors and other more difficult things like the laundry. The dog's training also includes helping owners who use walkers, canes, or wheelchairs.
We teach them the basic canine communication, behavior, body language, and from there we also teach them the training side of things. And once they get and pass their public certification part of it, they're allowed to take these dogs out into public and in the local community with them, so to their classroom settings and to wherever they go out in public, and utilize the dog in that fashion as well.
The program trains close to 30 dogs of every age each year.
The dogs are great. The program is an amazing program as well. It's been very beneficial for both us and for the students who have gone through the program and graduated.
Retrieving Freedom hopes to partner with Wartburg for many more years to come. From Cedar Valley Today, I'm Nathan Stephanie.
You can see the evidence of retrieving freedom's hard training through the service dogs roaming the campus.
Sticking with that subject, CVT's own Sam Sides is part of that leadership class. He joins us this morning.
Thanks, Tyler. Yeah, I've been working with the famous Victor over the course of this semester. And we've worked a lot on commands throughout the term, but we've been working a lot with doors recently. So this next segment is going to give you a look at that right now. We're going to walk through this door. Victor, push. Oh, not quite. Push. Come on. Push. Yes, good. He opened the door on his own. How cool is that? There's more than one way to enter a door with a service dog. If there's a handicap button and he's working with a disabled veteran, that's great. Sit. But sometimes there are other ways. So when you get to a door, sit. That's what you want him to do. And then make sure you don't hit him with it. No, sit. Not supposed to move until I tell him to. Pass. So he's supposed to go through the door, turn around, and sit. Just like that. Gotta give him a reward. So in this case, when you're training him something new, use a clicker. This will make an indication that he's doing exactly what you want him to do. Victor, light. Yes. See the lighting changed? You just shut the light off. Place. Good. Well, that about does it for this segment. So tune in next Friday's show, not this coming Friday, but the next one, because of Thanksgiving break. But we'll have more for you coming up then.
Next, we have some of your top social media stories from around the Cedar Valley.
And we take an in-depth look at the weather. Stay around.
Take a look under your bed. Find stuff under there? What about jobs? No? Now try your closet. Still no jobs? Just more stuff? Well, you really have both. See, stuff is defined as household articles considered as a group. Sometimes this stuff is no longer needed. Wait, no longer needed? That can't be right. Because remember those jobs you were looking for? Those are really needed. And they're the stuff inside your stuff. Our job is to unlock those jobs. And it starts when you donate your stuff to your local Goodwill. Here's how we do it. When you donate to Goodwill, we sell your stuff to provide job training for people right here in your community. So just by teaming up with Goodwill, you help create jobs. And isn't that worth parting with the leftover keytar from your 80s cover band? Goodwill. Donate stuff, create jobs.
Here's what's trending in the Cedar Valley. The Waterloo Blackhawks are partnering with the Maple Lanes to host Battle of the Blackhawks. Blackhawk fans can come to Maple Lanes on Sunday from 12 to 2 p.m. to meet and have fun with some of their favorite players and also bowl against them. All proceeds from the event will go to benefit Iowa Heartland Habitat for Humanity. Maple Lanes is located on University Avenue in Waterloo. Yesterday, Wartburg's Dance Marathon held a push day. They tried to raise $10,000 in just 24 hours. There's $1,000 for every year they've hosted the event. In the end, they managed to more than double this goal, ending the day with over $21,000. Their goal is to raise $90,000 by the end of the dance in March. Here's what you can expect over the course of your Friday and beyond. Josh, what's the weather looking like?
Well, weather, look, for the next 7 days, On Friday, you're going to have a high of 41 and a low of 33. Saturday is going to be a high of 37 with a low of 21. Sunday, a high of 40 and a low of 30. And like we said, Monday is going to be getting a lot warmer with a high of 52 and a low of 31. Then Tuesday is going to be getting quite a bit colder again with a high of 36 and a low all the way down to 18. So make sure you're keeping yourselves good and warm on Tuesday. Then Wednesday up to a high of 32 and a low of 23, so a bit less range, but still pretty cold. And finally Thursday picking up a bit more to a high of 40 with a low of 30. Now for your hourly, 9 a.m. the temperature is going to be 35, feel like 25. 12 p.m. you're going to have the temperature at 38, but it's going to feel like 29. Then 3 p.m. warming up a bit more to 40 degrees. 6 p.m. up still at 40 degrees. And finally 9 p.m. it's going to be a bit warmer with 43. After the break, we sit down with Todd Coleman to talk about visit days and what benefits they bring to Wartburg College.
Start a story. Adopt at theshelterpetproject.org.
Every time I hear the alarm bell go off in school, I think it's an air raid.
A lot of houses in our neighborhood have been destroyed. I like to close my ears and sing songs whenever the bombs come close.
I'm worried our new neighbors won't like us.
But I know it's all gonna be worth it. I just want my family to be safe. But these are not my words.
These are not my words.
These are not my words.
Son, tell him that I've begun to dream of things to come, and tell the trees not to look for me. I'm going to find some peace of mind. Wake the sun. Wake the sun, wake the sun, wake the sun.
Joining us now is Wartburg Assistant Vice President for Admissions, Todd Coleman. Thanks for coming in today, Todd.
You're very welcome. Thanks for having me.
So this past Sunday was Scholarship Day here on Wartburg's campus. Can you kind of explain what Scholarship Day is for those who may not know?
It's another chance to get students on campus to visit and interact with our students, interact with our alumni, faculty, our coaches. So just another chance to get them on campus to experience Wartburg, make sure that we're the right fit for them, and a chance to increase their scholarship as well.
So Monday was also Visit Days, as well as Visit Day here in the Department of Journalism and Communication. What are some of the biggest visit days that this campus hosts throughout the year?
The biggest visit day was the Science Visit Day, which was held on Saturday. We had over 140 students here for that. And then, obviously, it depends on what you determine a visit day, but with the old former Iowa Private College Week brought in over 500 students during a week of visits. So they all run in ranges from 25 to 30 students up to several hundred.
So I remember when I came to Wartburg for the first time on my Scholarship Day. What are some of your favorite memories of having students here on scholarship or visit days, or just in general, some perspective?
I always enjoy hearing the comments we have from our guests. They just talk about how friendly people here are, how engaged folks are in whatever academic programs or sports or music programs they're involved in. And so it's always just really enjoyable for me to see that interaction happening and that light bulb come on with prospective students to say, yeah, this is the place.
So the Ambassadors program very involved with those days. What is the importance of that program here on campus and their work with the admissions office?
It's really important that the students have a chance to interact with our own students. The ambassadors are just great students to lead our campus and then have those interactions with individuals. And whether it's an ambassador or the students over here in the journalism communications program or in other academic departments, just that student interaction to hear firsthand from the people that are experiencing is incredibly important.
Now, what have been your personal interactions with that ambassadors program on campus?
I try to interact with the students as much as I can. They have meetings on a regular basis. They're in and out of the office every day asking if they have tours or lunches. And so I just try to say thanks because it's a big part of our program. And I don't think we can ever say thanks to our students and student ambassadors enough for all the things that they do.
So going back to the visit days, what are some of the different days that are held, not just in the department, but through athletic stuff as well?
Almost every sport has a visit day of some kind. We do an exploring visit day for the students who maybe haven't selected an academic major yet, many of the academic departments. And then we also just have general visit days as well, where students come as juniors to visit us. And then we also have what will be a new version of Iowa College.
So either through the alumni office, the admissions office, or ambassadors, what are some of the future events we can look forward to this year?
Well, as I said, we're going to revamp Iowa Private College Week as a program is going away, but we're going to now call it Wartburg Worth It Week. And so we'll do our own week of visits just as we have done in the past in early August. And so that'll be something that's a little bit new. And then we just will continue to build off of the other things. Obviously, at some point in time, I'm sure we're going to have a bowling visit day since we're adding bowling as a sport. And so we'll just continue to work with all the areas on campus to try to bring as many students as we can here because we know that the campus visit plays an important role in the decision.
Well, thanks, Todd, for coming in today. We'll be right back after this break. Stay with us.
Calls me googly eyes.
You know you're beautiful, right? You know that?
Even you are beautiful. I got bullied for wearing glasses. Share if you're against bullying.
We put it out there, just took off. 3 million people have shared this post. Don't let bullies get you down. I stand with you. Our whole family's wearing glasses. I wear glasses and I'm proud.
I even have the army on my team.
All the kind comments brought my child joy. I don't feel thank you is enough.
Next.
Roll down.
An iceberg nearly the size of Delaware has broken away from Antarctica. NASA captured this new photo. It happened in July, and scientists describe it as normal behavior. What made this particular iceberg interesting was its massive size. It was estimated to weigh more than 1 trillion tons. Researchers haven't researched a consensus on whether or not climate change played a role in the event. Thank you for watching Cedar Valley today. This will be our last show before Thanksgiving holiday, but we will be back with some more shows in 2 weeks' time.
We want to give a huge shout out to the Wartburg football team as they will be taking on Franklin College tomorrow with games coverage starting at 12 p.m. on Night Vision. It'll be myself and Sam Size on the call. Make sure to like us on Facebook for more Cedar Valley Today content. Have an absolutely great day and great holiday break, Cedar Valley.